Hey everybody, welcome back to Everyday Barbecue. Today I'm going to show you my go-to weekday pasta dish that you don't want to miss. Stay tuned. Alright everybody, this is one of my family's favorite quick weekday pasta dishes, my kids especially. So this is great if you're just looking for a quick meal for the week, or maybe you're cooking something that a couple of people don't like and you need to fill something in for the kids. This is a great dish. So it's simple, and I got this idea to do this video when I was talking to my friend Lyle over at No Hippie Barbeque, and we decided that we were going to do a video collaboration with a pasta dish. So most of you that are going to watch this probably already know who Lyle is. He's got a channel 10 times the size of mine, which is actually really generous of him to coordinate with me on this. I appreciate that, Lyle. I'm going to put a link to his channel right up here. So please, if you don't know who he is or you haven't been to his channel, please check out his channel, okay? But let me show you what we got here for ingredients. Pretty much what we've got is we've got our favorite pasta, which is Angel here, around here. And you can use any pasta for this, it doesn't matter. This recipe is going to be good for just a pound of pasta. We've got some olive oil, we've got some butter or margarine, whatever you have around the house, either one works great. You're going to need some black pepper. You're going to need some Parmesan cheese, some garlic, minced garlic, or some garlic powder, whatever you prefer, or you can use both if you like it really garlicky. And then here we use this garlic salt for our salt because it gives a little bit more garlic flavor. So this mozzarella cheese is optional. This garlic powder is optional. It all depends on what your preference is. So you can add this mozzarella cheese into this dish if you like at the end. The way we put it together is we're going to go ahead and boil up the pasta. And I'm not going to bore you with boiling pasta because you better know how to do that. So once your pasta is done and ready to go and strained, that's where I'm going to bring you back and I'm going to show you how I put this together, all right? So we're going to start with some oil. We're going to coat the pasta in oil. Then we're going to add our butter, make sure that's melted down. That's going to act as a binding agent for all these ingredients. And we're going to mix it through each and every turn. So hang out with me. I'll be back in a few seconds and I'll show you how we do this. All right guys, so we got the pasta ready and here we go. Now we just boiled this and strained it. We went right in the middle. It's not overcooked, it's not al dente, it's right in the middle. So the most important thing about this dish is the order in which you do things and how you put it together, because if not, then what happens is all these flavors and things will become clumpy in here and you'll end up with some bites that taste better than others. So most important thing is we're going to start with this oil. Once we get that in there, we just want to mix this up and get it incorporated. Now usually give it a stir with the spoon, and then I'll come back with these and just kind of get everything mixed up well together. And once you're pretty certain that you've got the oil coating the noodles everywhere, now we can go ahead and get into our butter. So that's next. Get the butter in there. Now this is going to take a couple minutes to melt while I mix it, but I'm going to pretty much do the same thing. So I'm going to cut and I'll bring you back once this is all mixed in. Okay, now that butter is mixed in and melted, it's time for our garlic. I'm going to go with a nice big heaping tablespoon of garlic. We're going to work that in. All right, got the garlic mixed in. Now we're going to add our garlic salt. And this is to taste, guys. It's whatever you like. This is probably, I don't know, maybe a teaspoon. I always eyeball this. So now we just got to get this worked. All right, now we've got our garlic salt mixed in. It's time for the Parmesan, and I always do this last because when this gets warm, when it hits the pasta, it tends to get a little gooey. So we want to pretty much do this last so that it gets mixed in and it's ready to eat right after. Makes everything else, in other words, if you do this first, you have a hard time getting everything else to mix because everything just wants to stick to this. So this is my last little bit. So that was probably about 2 tablespoons there. Again, I eyeball that, so let's get this mixed. Guys, this is kind of optional. Some people like it, some don't. We're just gonna put a little bit of black pepper in. You know, I mean, just a little bit. You just want a hint of this in there. You don't want all these, every single bite you take to be very black peppery. So you just want a little bit. You just want to work that in so you can just kind of see it a little bit, but you don't want to overdo it. So let me get this mixed up. All right, guys, I got that all mixed up. Now I'm gonna plate a little bit, not plate, I'm gonna bowl a little bit of this, and I'm gonna show you the optional stuff here too, okay? So I'm just gonna get a little bit of this here into this bowl. I usually try to be fancy here and give it a little twist. Put a little more. Okay. Now, optional if you want, crushed red pepper. We use Legend brand stuff around here. Love this crushed red pepper. You can use any crushed red pepper if you want it to be a little spicy. I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I just don't feel like it, but it tastes really good if you want to kick it up a notch. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna garnish this with a little bit of mozzarella. And I'll tell you what, instead of making you guys wait, we'll just do a little taste test right now. Turns out perfect every time. You taste a little bit of all those flavors. It's not too salty. This is a sauceless dish, but it's not dry because we've got that butter and we've got that oil in there. But it's absolutely perfect. We've got some garlic bread in the oven too, so the thumbnail picture you see for this video is probably gonna have garlic bread in it. But I hope you guys will give this a try. This literally took us, with filming and everything, probably like 20 minutes, so it was no big deal. It's something anybody can do, and I'll put the details for this recipe in the description box. Lyle, I can't wait to see what you came up with. I appreciate everybody's support. I hope you'll like this video and subscribe to my channel. And my little girl gives me a thumbs up too. She loves this dish. She's probably waiting to eat. All right, take care. I'll see you guys next time.